Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes. How are you all? Welcome back to all my returners, and hi to any newbies. It is so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbie. So, surprise, it's Sunday. I don't upload videos on a Sunday normally anymore, but today I do because it is the 1st of October. Woohoo! Which means I need to do my introductory video of hashtag Amigurumi Wars for October 2023. Whoop whoop. So, yes, my turn to host. There are loads of you joining in. I believe there are already 50 participants, but there is room for many, many more should you wish to jump in. Amigurumi Wars, what is it? Well, I will tell you. This is the brainchild of Anita over at y.o.h crochet. I will put her link down in my description box. This is all her fault and it is amazing. Please do go and check her out, subscribe, like, do all the things and find out all the information on this wonderful, wonderful, I suppose you could call it a collaboration. Basically, I think this is the second year. It has changed this year from last year, so I'm going to give you the relevant deets for this year. A different YouTuber hosts a month of Amigurumi Wars, obviously a different host for every month of the year. October, it's my turn. So you basically just need to spend your month making amigurumis, sending me pictures of your completed makes, and I will showcase them on my community tab and you get points. Okay, so let's go into that in a little bit more detail. So the change this year was Anita has started doing a spotlighted designer for some months, which means the points change slightly. Now, let me run you through it. If you make a free pattern amigurumi, you will get 1 point. If you make a paid amigurumi pattern, you will get 2 points. And the paid patterns do include kits, magazines, books, anything where you have had to pay physical money for, it is a paid pattern. Now, Spotlight Designer, Anita is the one that picks the designer for the month. And usually, I would have to send you over to her house to find out who it's going to be. But the lovely Anita at the moment is incredibly overworked and absolutely exhausted. So she has expressly given me permission to announce who this month's spotlighted designer is, which I will do in just a little moment. But if you do use the spotlight designer patterns, a free one of theirs gets you 2 points and a paid one of theirs gets you 3 points. Okay, so let's do that again. Free pattern 1 point, paid pattern 2 points, free spotlight designer 2 points, paid spotlight designer 3 points. And I'm going to chuck in an extra twist because why not? I want to give you extra opportunities to get as many points as you can. If you make a Halloween or autumn full themed amigurumi, you will get a bonus point from Manfa. Yes, you will. I appreciate that not everyone celebrates the spooky season of Halloween. So if you are one of those peeps, I am not going to leave you out. You can do something autumn/fall themed, and that can include anything from mushrooms and toadstools, acorns, trees, foxes, squirrels, anything that just has a autumn or fall vibe. Feel free to enter it. Now, you can make whatever you like, literally whatever you like, but if you put a Halloween or fall theme to it, you will get a bonus point. Okay, so who is this month's spotlighted designer? The spotlighted designer for this month is JuliHMToys. That is Juli, capital H, capital M, and then toys. I will put her Etsy link down below. I will put her Instagram link down below. I will also put her Ravelry link down below. Although Anita does tell me there doesn't seem to be much on Ravelry. Most of them appear to be on Etsy. And Anita decided to go with someone who has more beginner friendly and less complicated patterns for this month, which is fabulous. I myself haven't even gone to have a look yet, but when I put those links down below, please feel free to go and check them out, because if they're free, they'll get you 2 points. If they're paid, they'll get you 3 points. And if they are Halloween or autumn themed, it will get you a bonus point too. So it's well worth checking out. Thank you, Anita, for allowing me to announce who it is. I hope it saves you one less video to have to record, honey, and I hope you catch up on some rest and get an easier work schedule very, very soon. Also, thank you for running this awesome thing. You know I love it. Okay, so I have run through what it is and the points. So what do the points mean? Okay, so if you have participated all year long, you are on a leaderboard, which Anita is in charge of. At the end of this month, I will add up everyone's points, send them to Anita, and she will add those points onto the point scoring leaderboard, because we need to make track of those points all year long. What it means for this particular month is, for every point that you win, you will get your name added to a list. So if, I don't know, pick a random name, Sam, Polly. If Polly enters me a spotlight designer pattern that she paid for and is Halloween themed, she gets 4 points. So her name, it would be number 1, Polly, number 2, Polly, number 3, Polly, number 4, Polly. She gets her name 4 times on the list, and that will be for every participant and every Ami made. So, at the end of the month, when I have my huge long list of names, I will ask the person in my phone to pick a random number between blah and blah, and whatever number is picked, I will show you whose name is against that number, and that person wins a prize from me for the month of October. Now, the prize from me is not going to be a physical prize, guys. I have a lot of things to ship out over the next couple of months. Shipping is horrendous. So I am going to go the electronic route. You may not be aware, but I'm in the UK. So you will have 2 choices. You can either have 25 Great British Pounds paid to you directly to your PayPal, or you can have 25 Great British Pounds worth of patterns gifted to you on Ravelry. So in order to get your prize this month, you either need to have PayPal or you need to have a Ravelry account, guys. That is how I am doing it. And if you are across the pond, you get a better deal, because 25 Great British Pounds, it fluctuates all the time, but it's around $27, $28. So you will be getting more bang for your buck if you win from me. If you're in the UK, it's 25 quid. Sorry about that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Now, some of the rules about the amigurumi. You can knit your amigurumi if you are by Stitchel, but we please ask that you do not use a knitting machine. You cannot use a knitted machine. That entry will be null and void if you do. It has to be hand knit for it to count, but we didn't want to leave our by Stitchel friends out, and we wanted to open it out further to our crafting community. Also, you are allowed to make duplicate items. If they are smaller items, we have put a maximum of 3 onto that. That is because they take less time, less effort, and, you know, it's not fair that someone can bust out 150 itty bitty pumpkins and so can only do 1 medium-sized amigurumi. So you can have up to 3 duplicates on the smaller amis. The bigger amis, the more complex amis, there is no limit. Although, again, if you send me 150 of them, we're going to have to talk about points, because that is just crazy. and they all have to be in the same photo, guys. You need to prove that there are 3 in one photo, okay? I don't want individual photos, because you could have just made 1 and then put it in a different part of your house and claim to have made 3. That is not cool, that is not okay, and I know none of you would do it. I have to say the rules because it's my job. Yeah, all of the duplicates have to be in one photograph. Now, like I said, to enter, to get those points racked up and to get your name on the list, you will need to email me a picture of your entry. My email is always in the description box of my videos. It is there today. That is where you can send your entries. You must include pattern details, guys. You need to tell me whether it's free or whether it's paid. You need to tell me where you found it, and you need to, you know, you just need to give me the deets. If you don't give me the deets, I'm just going to assume that it's a 1.3 pattern, and then your points will not be added correctly. So tell me if it's free or paid. Tell me where you got it from. I can check it out, see that it's all hunky-dory, and then you will get the points accordingly. What would be really lovely, this is not essential, this is not compulsory, but what would be super lovely is if you could include a link to that pattern in that email, and then that way when I'm showcasing people's makes, I can put links for people to go and check out those patterns should they wish to check them out. Now, lots of people that do Amigurumi Wars are much more tech savvy than me. You know technology is not my friend. You know that I am also a very busy person outside of my channel. I work outside of the home, sometimes up to 6 days a week. I have 4 kiddos and life is extremely busy. FYI, if you can hear my washing machine, I really apologise. It is on the way out, I think. I think I'm going to need a new one, so apologies if that is really distracting, but there's nothing I can do about it. I've got a day off, I've got to catch up on laundry, and I've got to make my videos, etc. So, real life, guys, real life. So yes, I do not have the time to learn how to make these beautiful slideshows that other people create on their channel. So what I am doing instead, guys, is I can post up to 5 photos a time on my community tab. Community tabs are a very underused resource here on YouTube, and I want to encourage people to go and check out people's community tabs for lots of reasons. There's lots of good stuff that channel content creators put there, but a lot of you guys miss out because you don't think to go there. Well, if you want to see your makes on my channel, you're going to have to go to my community tab. And if you want to have a little bit of a nosy at what everyone else is making, you're going to have to go to my community tab, because as the emails come in, I will be posting them on my community tab. So I am going to have a very busy month with this Amigurumi Wars because I've not made it easy for myself. But that's my issue, guys. Plus, you get to see everyone's makes all month long. You don't have to wait until the final video. They are there as they come in. Now, I cannot guarantee that your make will be posted the day you sent it. I will get to it as quickly as I can. Like I said, busy life outside of YouTube. But it would be great if I could put 5 people's photos, who entered them, where they found it, and a link for others. If you can send me them, they would be great. I am not spending hours trawling through Etsy and Ravelry and Pinterest and all those wonderful places to find your pattern. If you send me the link, I will include it. If you don't send me the link, other people are going to have to try and find it. Yes, so I think I have just about covered it all. I reserve the right to change points scored accordingly. If someone is going to send me in a 20-foot Jack Skellington, I'm going to award them more than 3 points or 4 points, peeps. I've got to. I mean, whoa. It's not a challenge. Please don't do that. I was just thinking of an extreme example. But if I feel somebody's work needs to be awarded extra points, I will do. And if I feel that people have used patterns that aren't quite up to a point, then I may award only half a point. To be honest with you guys, I'm not that stingy, and I don't think I'm going to do that. It was in the email with all the information. I felt like I had to say it because we were told that we had to say it, but to be honest with you, you're going to get 1 point anyway. So don't worry about that. But if you blow my mind, you may get even more bonus points than the bonus point I've already given everyone. So I gotcha. So yes, and anyone is free to join in and hop in. Now, at the end of the year, there will be prizes as well. There will be a first, second and third prize, and us as the hosts are responsible for putting our prizes into the pot for that first, second and third prize winner. Now, that is probably to do with the leadership board, where you are with points throughout the whole year. So if you're only jumping in now, it's very unlikely that you are going to get to the first, second and third prize. But you can join in right now for a bit of fun. You can join in right now to be in with a chance of winning my 25 quid. Just saying. And there may be amigurumi patterns that you've really wanted to make, never quite found the time to do, and now it's the perfect month, guys. You will have until October 31st to get your entries in. Now, if I was to close it at midnight my time, some of you will actually lose hours because the majority of you are from overseas, and so I have had to try and pick a time that is a little more fair. So I have decided that my entries will close on October 31st at midnight Eastern time. So for some of you, you gain time. Some of you might lose a couple of hours. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, I would try and give yourself a little less stress and not be trying to finish something up right on that last day. And then it really doesn't matter. I will be checking my emails regularly. I will be posting on my community tab as often as I can. So please do keep an eye on that all month long to find your entry there in all its glory. And yeah, just to let you know, if you could on your emails put hashtag Amigurumi Wars, I would appreciate it. It will be easier for me to find in my inbox because I do get quite a lot of emails every day. So if you put hashtag Amigurumi Wars, I would really appreciate it. And then what I'll do, as regularly as I go into my inbox, I will go to the oldest email that has that text line in it, and it will go from the oldest to the newest for the list of names and for the pictures on the community tab. I hope all of that made sense. I'm not sure that it did, but I hope it did. So just a brief recap. Anita started this thing. Her channel's down below. Check her out. She's an awesome lady. Thank you so much, Anita. Really appreciate it. There is a spotlighted designer this month. It is JuliHMToys. I will put all of her links down in the description box as well. There will be a Ravelry, an Etsy and an Instagram. I think those are the links that Anita has sent me. Normally Anita announces the designer herself, but bless her heart, she's knackered and I said I'd do it for her. So that would be the spotlighted designer links that you need to check out. Points. If it's a free pattern, you get 1 point. If it's a paid pattern, you get 2 points. If it's a free spotlight designer, you get 2 points. If it's a paid spotlight designer, it's 3 points. If, however, any of those 4 options, you actually make a Halloween or fall/autumn themed amigurumi, you will get a bonus point on all of theirs as well. You will be put on a list as your entry comes in. Your name will go on that list for every point you have scored. And then at the end of the month, I will ask the person that lives in my phone to pick a random number between blah and blah. I will show on my screen what the winning number was, and then I will show the name of that person who is linked to that number, who will win either 25 Great British Pounds PayPal or 25 Great British Pounds Ravelry patterns. You can knit amigurumis, but you are not allowed to use knitting machines. They have to be hand knit. You can make duplicates, but all of your duplicates need to be in the same photo. All of your entries need to include a picture, and you need to give me pattern details so that I know how many points to award you. If you do not give me those details, I am going to assume that it is a free 1 point pattern and score you accordingly. So please don't run that risk, guys. I will post people's entries as they come in on my community tab, so please do keep an eye out there to see your wonderful makes. They will be coming thick and fast all month long, and I will, as best as possible, try and respond to every email you send letting you know how many points you were awarded for your entry. But bear with me, guys, I'm busy. I will get to it. I just cannot guarantee that it will be straight away, because it is not possible for me to be like that at the moment. If I have not covered everything, if there are things you have queries about, please don't hesitate to put your questions down in the comment section. I will get back to you as soon as I can. In the meantime, though, guys, it's the 1st of October. Amigurumi Wars has begun. Go and get your yarn. Go and get your hooks. Go and get creating. I am so looking forward to seeing all of your entries. I am super duper excited, and I am super thankful to be this month's host. Yeah, if you need to know anything, ask me and I'll get back to you. But I'm going to leave it there. So thanks for watching today, guys. Have fun making your amigurumi creations. And guys who do not do amigurumi or will not be participating, please go and check the community tab out and support those that are. Give them some encouragement, give them some support, spread the yarny love in that way that we love to do here at Manfa's Makes. I'm off, guys. I will see you tomorrow, but until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one, or around the YouTube streets. Bye, guys. Love ya!